Hi guys, this is Palak Sharma, your educator in English category on Unacademy, and this is a course on daily MCQs and English comprehension skills. So as you all know, we'll be doing a bunch of MCQs on English category daily, because what we are doing right now is we are just focusing so much on the core subjects that some subjects like English are just left behind. So it's time to revamp our English skills and continuing side by side with history, economics, geography, and everything. But it's time to come to English too. So we'll just start with without any further delays with this lesson. Here are a few things about me. You can have a read and do rate, review, recommend, and share this lesson so that more and more people outside the Unacademy connect with this revolution. And people on Unacademy might know the worth of this course if you rate it and review it. Give it a 5-star if you like it, and if you do not like it, then write in the comment section what is missing in this course, and I'll definitely try to improve on it. You can also follow me over this link if you like my lessons. This is me. So let's start with the first MCQ. In each of these questions, a disarranged sentence is given and coded as A, B, C, D. Select the choice which gives the correct order of the parts of sentence in order to make it meaningful. So you've got this part of sentences in jumbled form. You have to form a meaningful sentence out of it. This is the thing we have done already, right? So it's an easy one for the same. So you can just start with it. The Leeds University, P, a number, Q offers, S, to international, R, students. So we have options A, QRPS, option B, RPSQ, option C, QPSR, and option D, PQRS. So the correct answer to this question is C, QPSR. How does it read? The Leeds University offers a number to international students. So we've got a sentence which is making sense, and we've got this in option C. The rest of the options you can try and you can eliminate also, but it will be very time consuming. You can simply come upon the right sentence without any confusion, because this is a very simple one. This is a very lower level of this kind of question. Moving on to the MCQ second. In these questions, a related pair of words in capitals is followed by 4 pair of words. Select the pair that best expresses the relationship similar to that expressed in the original pair. So they say sky is to sea, and similarly, A, leader is to follower, B, roof is to tap, C, hat is to shoe, and D, terrace is to parking lot. So we've got this. Now we'll think of it. You can take your time. And the correct answer to this question is D, terrace is to parking lot. Why? Because how a sky is to a sea. Just imagine. Sky is the zenith. It's the uppermost limit. And sea, it's the lowermost thing. Okay. Then we have leader to follower. Now this is something which is not in any way connected to this. Okay. Then we have roof and tap. Roof would have been fine, but tap is something which is again not related in any way to the ground base. Then we have hat is to shoe. Now this could be the correct choice, but what is missing in this thing is that this is not the whole. This is a part of accessory. Okay, shoe and hat, they are indeed a part of a dressing. Okay, this is nowhere related to the actual thing. Sky and sea, it's not like something, it's not a part of something. Okay, we're not saying fish and bird. If it would have been fish and bird, then hat and shoe would have been a correct choice. But this is sky and sea as a whole. So if they had put an option like head and toe, then again this would have been a correct choice. But this is something this is just a part of something. This is not the real thing. Then we have terrace and parking lot. This is correct because terrace is the uppermost thing of the house and parking lot is the lowermost thing of the body. I mean the house is. Okay, so this is the correct choice. Then we have MCQ third. In each of these questions, a sentence followed by 4 alternative meanings is given. Each sentence contains an idiom and phrase or phrase. You are to select the best alternative meaning which best expresses the meaning of that idiom or phrase. So we have this MCQ which says, ever since I met her, I have been on the horns of a dilemma. So you have to choose the meaning of this idiom which has been used in this sentence. A, of the first quality, B, to be very confused, C, to be very busy, D, to have a choice between 2 equal evils. Take your time, think of the correct answer, and the right answer to this question is D, to have a choice between the 2 equal evils. Why? Because as you know, horns signify something which is evil. Okay, like we have these demons, and these demons have devils, they have horns. Okay, we never signify the good ones, the devtas, with horns. We already have those good gods without any horns, and the devils and the demons have horns. So it's something bad. So we know evil is there. And horns, they are 2, right? We have 2 horns. We do not have 2 horns. Those who have, they usually have 2 horns. So this means that there are 2 choices. So in the last option, we see that we have a choice between 2. Okay, then again it's a horn. equal evils. Horns are they usually have the same length in people who are having horns. Even in creatures, those who have horns, a cow which has horns, both the horns, they measure equal, almost equal. So we say that they are two, they are equal, and they are evil. They signify evil, usually in devils and in demons. So the correct choice to this question is to have a choice between two equal evils. So if somebody says he's on the horn of a dilemma, he is on the horns of a dilemma, then you should know that he is on a difficult choice. He has to choose between two equal evils. Okay, moving on to the next MCQ, fourth for today. Choose the word opposite in meaning to the given word. The word is cadaverous. Okay, options are A, skillful, B, obese, C, lucid, and D, inquisitive. You have to find the opposite. Just mark it that it's the opposite, not the meaning. Okay, so the correct answer to this question is B, obese, because cadaverous means something which is very skinny. Okay, so the option goes obese. Now, why not skillful? Because skillful is someone who is skilled in something, and the opposite to skillful is inept, who doesn't know any skill. Then we have lucid. Lucid is something which is very clear, very transparent. And the opposite to lucid is unclear, which is not clear. Then we have inquisitive, someone who's interested in questioning, someone who's curious. And the opposite to inquisitive is uninterested, someone who's not interested. So we have all these. We have learned 4 pair of words. We have learned 4 antonyms. We have cadaverous, obese, skillful, inept, lucid, unclear, and inquisitive, uninterested. So this is it, MCQ 5th. In these questions, in each sentence, some part of the whole is underlined. Each sentence is followed by 4 alternative versions of the underlined portion. Select the alternative you consider most correct and most effective according to the requirements of standard written English. So you have to see that if the underlined part is not correct, what can replace out of these 4. Anyone interested in the study of computers can learn much if you have access to a state-of-the-art microcomputer. Now you have to find the alternative to if you have access to. Options are A, if he has access to. Option B, if access is available to. Option C, by access to. Option D, from access to. The correct answer to this question is A, if he has access to. Then many of you might be thinking that the sentence is correct in itself. Like you might be thinking, what's wrong with the sentence? It's already correct. But what you're missing is that initially we spoke anyone, and then we're coming on you. This is not possible. If you've started with anyone, you need to address that person in third person. You cannot come on second person directly. Okay, what if this was like, this would have been correct if we would have said, if you are interested in the study of computers, you can learn much if you have access to state-of-the-art microcomputer. Then you had been there. If you had been there, then this would have been correct. But what is actually given is anyone. And with anyone, we have to use the third person. And the third person is he or she. And because we are given he in the option, we'll go with he, and A becomes the correct answer. Now MCQ 6. Each of the following consists of a word in capital letters followed by 4 words or group of words. Select the word or group of words that is most similar in meaning to the word in capital letters. So it has to be similar in meaning. This time no opposites, it's simply meaning. The word is monticule. Option A, a small river. Option B, a small hut. Option C, a lane. Option D, a small hill. The correct answer to this question is D, a small hill. So we know a small hill is now known as a monticule. This is something which we need to remember for further things, okay? Now coming on to MCQ 7. Some parts of the sentences have errors and some have none. Find out which part of a sentence has an error and choose that part as your answer. So the question says, Vijay, having finished his paper, A, he, B, left the examination hall. C and D, no error. You can take your time and think of the correct answer. And the correct answer to this question is B. That is he. This part has an error. Vijay, having finished his paper, left the examination hall would have been correct in itself had they not put the word he. He is not required. Iski zarurat hi nahi hai. There's no need to add he in this sentence. The sentence would have been completed in itself. Would have completed itself simply if there had been no he. We do not need this he in this case. Vijay, having finished his paper, left the examination hall. This is more than enough to complete the sentence. So in this question, B part has an error. It has to be omitted while writing the sentence. Coming on to the next MCQ 8th. Choose the most suitable option for each blank and write the letter in the brackets provided. So the question is, it is good form to use the name of the person dash. So A is who are greeting, B you are greeting, C which you are greeting, and D greeting for you. Take your time, think of the right answer, and the correct answer to this question is B, you are greeting. So why? it is good form to use the name of the person you are greeting. This is no question mark, sorry, it has to be a full stop. So you can say, if we had used A, it's good form to use the name of the person who are greeting. No, it's wrong. It's good form to use the name of the person which you are greeting, which is used for non-living objects. It's never used for living beings. Okay, so it's wrong again. Then D option, it is good form to use the name of the person greeting for you. No, if a person is greeting for you, why would you use the name? There's no sense in this. This is just a filler. So it has to be omitted. Then this is wrong, we know. So of course the one left is you are greeting. It is good form to use the name of the person you are greeting. So it's correct in itself. The last MCQ today, MCQ 9th. 4 alternatives are given for the idiom and phrase. Choose the alternative which best expresses the meaning of the idiom or phrase. The idiom is at one's wit's end. Option A, perplexed. Option B, clear up. Option C, explain. Option D, enlighten. So if we say that somebody is at his wit's end, what does it mean? If he is perplexed, if he has all cleared up, if he is explaining, if he is enlightened. So the correct answer to this question is A, perplexed. Because perplexed means causing to feel completely baffled, when you're completely confused. For example, we can say Rahul was at his wit's end to find that his sister has failed. So he's perplexed, he's confused, he is completely baffled. So that's why we have used at one's wit's end, which is the correct form, which is the correct meaning of the phrase at one's wit's end. So this is all for today. If you find anything worth mentioning, do write in the comment section. Put on your score so that it becomes a bit more competitive. Let's make the environment more competitive, because in competitive environment only we bring out the best in us. So do put your score down in the comment section and rate, review, recommend and share this lesson as much as you can. Have a nice day.